Hello, everybody. So, oh my goodness. Wow. How's everyone doing today? So, unfortunately, I'm still having issues with my devices. So, we're here at the library and we're outside because I couldn't get a room. All the study rooms were taken. But we're going to do the best we can with the Wi Fi library if anybody needs it. Can you hear the sirens? Oh, wow. We are at a different library today. We are at the downtown San Diego Library. So, I don't know if anybody's going to pop in because I'm not doing my normal Sunday live. I couldn't do my live yesterday. Sorry, guys. So, here we are today. I don't know if y'all will be notified. I do hope that I'm able to do the live this Sunday. I should be able to. I'm having some issues. I'm having some issues with my phone. It's been a thing. So let's get a collective message while we wait for people to pop into the chat. I probably won't be on live long today, so if you miss me, you miss me. And that's why we have notifications so that YouTube notifies you. Although I don't know how well the YouTube notifications are, I think that there's a delay with it. Let's get a collective message. How y'all doing? I am out in public talking to my phone. How very American. We're all married to our phones anyways. It's the most important relationship in our lives. Sarcastic. Let's see what we got. Let's see if there's any guided message for the collective while I wait for you all to be notified. Where is everybody? How is everybody? You're probably all working. I took a short sabbatical. So here we are. Here we are. First card out. Oh, Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay. Nine of Wands in reverse. Release the hounds. Release them. Just kidding. Nine of Wands in reverse is to let down your guard. At least as far as I know it in the Rider Waite. But it could also that you have been dealing with people who have had abandonment issues or trust issues. Okay. That's typically how I see the Nine of Wands. And in the reverse, it's trying to release some of that stuck energy. Energy wanes. Conserve your resources to complete. Reevaluate what steps you have left. Make adjustments to make it for the long haul. So you could be feeling as though you're depleted on your resources and having to make adjustments for the long haul. Okay. Yeah, Nine of Wands in the upright is like I'm still kind of fighting. In the reverse, it's like I don't know if I have a fight left in me. I feel like that is kind of a PTSD response for those people who have been through a lot. Who is in the chat? Hello there. You are new to the chat. How are you? If you would like to get your free question, make sure that you've subscribed and formulate your question into a yes or no. Anything else for the collective? Anything else for the collective? You know, I'm feeling, I think this is pulling my energy because I've been feeling drained. The Tower, there is some kind of divine intervention. The Tower in this deck is wild. It's the eye in the sky. There's the eye and then there's the Tower. How do I say your name? You want to know if Edward is going to come towards you? So, is that how you say it? Will Edward Cancer contact you? Yes, of course, dear. Please make sure that you've subscribed, and I see that you've already liked the video. Thank you very much. All right, let's see. Let's take a look. Let's see if this Edward individual is going to contact you. Edward, Cancer is his sun sign, or Sorry, I'm gendering people. Cancer is the sun sign. Let's see. Let's see if Edward will contact you. Will Edward reach out? Yes or no? Oh, we've got the Knight of Wands, so that isn't really a yes or no. This person could be at a distance from you. Oh, okay, so we got a card on the floor, and it's a yes. I feel like this person could I think this person is going to contact you, actually. Do they live at a distance from you, Info? You got the Nine of Cups. You got the Nine of Cups. This to me would suggest that they probably are a no contact situation. Okay, I think this person, I think they might contact you. All right, if they don't, I'd be very surprised. The Nine of Cups came out sideways, so I would say that there's about a 50-50 probability that this person will contact you. I think that they're in the blues right now. It says, yeah, we leave at a distance. So there's a 50-50 chance that they'll reach out to you, for sure. I don't think that they're very happy about the no contact. Okay, hi guys. Yes, as you see, I'm here on Monday because I missed Sunday. Sorry about that. So I'm here for you. You're very welcome. Nina says, I subscribe. I like your energy. Thank you, dear. Do you have a question for the tarot? I try to come on weekly to do the free questions, but sometimes life gets in the way. And I do have, my shorts are very popular, and I haven't been doing the signs as often because they don't get a lot of views. And it is actually very, very draining to do tarot. And I say all the time that the best way to get a reading for me is to actually get a reading for me. You know, the paid reading in person is usually the best, but I do the video conferencing. All right. Are there any other questions in the chat? Let's see. Nina says, are Elon's intentions right now to strengthen our connection for a relationship? Okay, let's see. Nina wants to know about Elon's intentions. Will Elon strengthen the connection? I know it's loud here, you guys, and I apologize. I don't have Wi-Fi in my apartment, so, you know, what it's like to be broke in California, it's not a lot of fun. It's not a lot of fun. And here we are. All right. Nina wants to know if Elon, it's beautiful in California. Yes, it is. California is beautiful. All right. Okay, so here for Elon, we got the Chariot. So I used to live in La Mesa, San Diego. You used to live in La Mesa? That's not far from where I'm at. Of course, I'm going to be moving. Yeah, I'm going to be moving out of here because I love San Diego. And yes, I absolutely love La Mesa area too. So actually, this is Cancer energy, Miss Nina. I think this person's confused. So the Chariot would suggest a yes, that they do want to move forward with this connection. However, it's the Chariot. Well, I'm sorry, the Chariot's a maybe. It's a maybe. It's a huge maybe energy. It could be seen as a yes by some people, but because there's duality, that would suggest that this person is undecided about what they want to do. Yeah, this is his energy. This person is undecided about what they want to do. I think that there's part of them that wants to move forward with this, but there's also part of them that wants to do something else, okay, with the Chariot. So, yep, that is a maybe. And, of course, I wouldn't know what is holding this person back from making this decision, but there is something here that is preventing them from going all the way full throttle in. Does this person like cars? Because this is the Chariot. And it is Cancer energy, but yeah, I think that there's really just kind of an undecided energy about it, because I think that they have something else that they want to do with their life as well. Yeah, it's definitely a maybe energy. It's that maybe energy. They might be thinking about moving or traveling or something like that. That's what I would guess from the Chariot. Um, Typically, the Chariot, it's usually you have to choose which direction you want to go. So I think that there are still some things they're trying to figure out in their life. Anybody else out there in the chat? I'll just go back to the collective reading. I'm probably not going to be on for long because I'm outside, but if you guys have a question, get them in while I'm on here, okay? Did I miss anyone? No? Alright then. What do we have? Let's get an overall love message for the collective. An overall love message for the collective. Let's see, we got one card flying out. It's the Magician in reverse. I feel like a lot of people out there are finding it difficult to make things happen, but also falling prey to some kind of manipulation, okay? So why is the Magician there? So I feel like a lot of you guys out there maybe are feeling as though your wishes aren't coming true. And then we have the Devil. I really don't like that, okay? This almost came out in reverse. I think that there are a lot of people out there, this is going to probably apply to single, but this is general for the collective, who are falling prey to manipulative energy and to other people's kind of negative intentions, okay? I don't like that at all. Let's get some advice. And if that's not you, it is a general collective check-in. What else? Prince of Pentacles. Focus on your wills and your desire. The more that you focus on what it is that you have guiding you, whatever your higher calling is, the less that you'll be, I want to say, codependent, because the codependency can come out in these relationships. But also, if you have like something that you're driven towards, a goal, then you're going to want, that's going to keep you balanced and hopefully keep you focused, not distracted by people's manipulation or negative energy that can be attached to you. Okay. We have the Fool, Aries energy. I think that I feel like the collective is waking up to spirituality. Hello. I'm good. How are you? The Fool here, so I feel as though there has been a collective awakening in the air. All right, there's a shift, and I think that shift has people waking up to relationships, to all types of toxic relationships, which is good, because if you don't want to be taken advantage of, okay, but you want to realize that there are different types of relationships and that most of them aren't good. Most of them aren't good for us. Marta says, I'm good, thank you. Is Sal thinking of me today and wanting to reach out? Let us see. Let us see. We got a lot of animals on here. Don't forget to pay attention to your spirit guides. Sometimes show up in the form of animals. I haven't had any pets in a while, and I definitely feels different when you've had pets for so long and then you don't. Let's see if Sal is thinking about Marta and wanting to reach out. No. The Death card, there's really no change in this situation. Whatever they felt before, they still feel with the Death card. It did kind of come out in a sideways position. So I feel like this, with that energy, it could be somebody trying to prevent something from ending. So I don't think that this person wants things to change with the Death card. This is a really spooky death card too, Marta. He's got a fish on his head, and there's really a lot going on in here. There's a scorpion at the bottom. We got bubbles, and I think this person could be thinking about children. I think they're thinking about their future. I see, because I see, like, it looks like little, I don't know how to say that on here without sounding inappropriate, but there's just something on here about DNA. So I don't think this person wants this situation to end, but I don't think that they're going to do anything. It could be over in their eyes. The death card there. But yeah, anyway, Marta, I really don't think that they're thinking about you. I don't think that they're wanting to reach out. I think they're thinking about something else. Death card, that's a no. Melissa says, can I have a card? Thelma says, good evening. Hey guys, hey! Make sure if you're asking a question in the chat that you've subscribed to the channel. And if you can hit the heart button. Yes, you're welcome, Marta. That death card creeps me out. It's really, there's a lot going on that death card. So, anyway, yes, you can ask a question. Form it as a yes or no, and just make sure that you've subscribed to the channel. Thelma says, do I have a Capricorn that likes me? I feel like you have a Capricorn that you like. Let's see. Let's see. I know it's loud here, and I hope that you all can hear me okay. I've had to go back to using my old phone. When you say there's a lot in the card, what does it mean? Oh, the death card, there's just that particular death card has a lot of images on it. It has a lot of things going on. There's like you probably can't see it because I don't have the best camera, but yeah, I mean, there's like bubbles, there's like semen, and it's just a lot of activity on that card. Of course, if you want to know more, you can always do a paid. Yes or no questions aren't very telling. It's just kind of a little bit of a, Okay, Thelma wants to know if there's a Capricorn who likes her. Let's see. Let's see if there's a Capricorn who likes her. There could be. This is definitely, to me, I would feel like, yes. I feel like, yes, Thelma, there might be a Capricorn who likes you, but I feel like it could be a platonic. I don't know if it's romantic. I feel like this person, I don't know if do you work with this person? I think there's somebody who likes you as a friend. Oh, thanks. Yeah, the picture is fun. Thelma says, wow. Melissa says, do you see my house getting finished so I can move in? Okay, let's see. Melissa, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, please. Thank you very much. Let's see. It's really bright, so if you see me zooming in, it's bright outside. Woo, it's loud. Okay, so let's see if Melissa, I gotta read the question again. If the house is getting finished. Let's see if Melissa's house is going to be finished. No, unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be finished in the timeline that you want it. 8 of Cups is a no. I don't know if you're going to have to leave, but this to me would suggest having to leave something, or I don't think it's going to be ready in the timeline that you want. Sorry about that. Woo! That sun though. Anybody else in the chat? How do I do that? How do you do what, dear? going on with this screen? Okay, I turned the screen up. You're welcome, you're welcome. God bless. God bless you as well. I'm probably going to end this live. I'm going to give it a few more minutes. Just doing a short check-in. Anybody else in the chat? What are your plans for Halloween? Let's get a message from our ancestors. This is actually the deck I like to use to talk to when I want to talk to whatever you believe is. I don't believe that there's a creator. I think there's just energy out there. But when I want to connect with the spirit world, this is the deck I use. If I want a more profound spiritual message, this is the deck I use. Let's get a spirit message. Whew. Oh, okay. Wow. This is like the phoenix rising from the ashes. So the Aeon, I feel like there is a generation of woke people out there who are going to be changing the landscape of everything. The frontier. It's like the final frontier. So the awakened ones are going to be changing the landscape of basically everything. And I love that because things are changing. Things are aligning in a different way. If you guys have seen it, we've actually crossed into the multiverse. So things are changing right now. What else do we have from Spirit? Okay. Wow, the Ten of Swords and the Four of Swords. I feel like the collective has really been through a lot. I feel like the collective's luck is changing collectively. A lot of you guys have to rest on your laurels and rest in this transition from going from having difficulties to rising like a phoenix from the ashes. There's going to be a rest period in between. There's always got to be a rest period because you need to reflect and you need to, build up your energy for the next cycle in life. There's another cycle coming in, so you have to rest. But also this is saying to have, sometimes the Four of Swords isn't just rest for it's rest for your soul on like a spiritual level. So, and that could be aligning with your higher calling, your higher purpose. Sometimes it takes rest, a break from the difficulty. Knight of Cups, there's an offer. I like that. We have what's coming and what's behind us with the color blue here. So the color blue could be something that you're drawn to, but also I see it as a color of the afterlife in a sense. So, ooh, we've got wings on here. Any advice from the spirit world? Star in reverse. Never fear if you feel like you haven't gotten your wish or you're feeling unhealed right now because you're transitioning. You have to process that grief or that loss or that feeling of unresolved. That's what the rest period is for, because you can't accept things. You can't accept things if you're still in that state of mind. How's everyone doing out there? Anybody in the chat still? Hello, Anna. How are you? Do you have a question for the tarot? It's going to be a short live today because I'm outside and it's really bright. So I probably will wrap it up. But if there's anybody else that has questions, pop it into the chat while you still have the chance. I will find love this year. Okay. I've been better, I've been worse. I'm alive, and I'm in the sun. Anna wants to know, will she find love this year? Do you want to know if you're going to find it in 2024 or in 2025? Because 2024 is almost over. We are in October. There's only 2 months left to 2024. What is this thing? You want to know? Okay, you want to know if you're going to find love in the next 2 months of 2024. All right. Well, let's see. Let's see what the tarot says. Will Anna find love in 2024? Let's see. Yes or no? Yes or no? Oh. So this is a no. I hate to tell you this, but it's probably not going to happen in 2024. It could happen in 2025. And I'm getting a little bit of a warning for you with the Five of Swords to set your sights on something else, okay? Because the Five of Swords to me would be somebody who is cutthroat about what they want, and maybe you're not like that, but there's hearts on here, and to me that would suggest to maybe stop wanting love, okay? Because when you're in the vibration of want, it comes off as needy, and that needy, desperate energy pushes people away. So I would say focus on yourself, focus on your glow up, and have a different outlook on how you see dating, okay? Because I feel like there's other things in life that you're missing out on, and I don't know why you're getting this cutthroat energy. The Five of Swords is winning at all costs. So if you have that mentality when it comes to love, it's gonna come off as, it's not gonna come off very nice. So I'm not saying that you do have that. If it doesn't relate to you, don't worry about it. But I don't feel like, Anna, I don't think that you're gonna find love in 2024. It could happen in 2025. But the more that you focus on that thing that you want, the less you're gonna get it. And so that's just the way law of attraction works. I have a really hard time looking at the phone because the sun is bright in my eyes. So, but yeah, sorry I have to deliver that message. Hello, everybody. Hello, E-Gal. I know everybody wants love, and everybody wants romantic love. They want true and genuine romantic love. But you mustn't focus on it. You have to just let it come in when it's meant to. There's a fine line. Like, you have to put the energy out there. You still have to put effort in, but you kind of more have to be detached, because that energy comes off as needy when you want something. It comes off as needy, right? You have to kind of give off an air of, I don't need it. I don't need it. I'll be absolutely fine if I don't have it. Because you don't want to force a relationship. You know, that I've forced relationships in the past, and you get really sad when it doesn't work out, and it's actually really dangerous to be in that energy, because you can really attract low vibe people who will feed off of your neediness. So don't worry about when it's going to happen. I want it to happen. I want it to be good for you when it comes in. So don't worry about when. Just focus on you, on the you. E-Gal says, is Jacob my twin flame? I feel like we've answered this one before. I don't like answering questions about twin flames, because I don't believe in twin flames. I think twin flames is propaganda. I think that tarot readers use it to get you to click on their videos, and they sell you readings claiming that you're going to find a twin. Not everybody finds love in this lifetime. So I will answer your question in a different way. I will see if you're going to find an important relationship that will last, because I think that's what we all want. Doesn't matter what we label them. Whew. Will E-Gal find a happy and healthy relationship? We don't even know if twin flames are real. There's no science behind it. I don't want you guys to fall prey to that, because it's clickbait. It's clickbait. We don't know if that's a real thing, but we do know if a relationship feels good. That's all that matters, right? If it's healthy, if it's good. Will gal find a happy, healthy connection? That's a person. So this is you. I think this is you. There's a lot of animals on here. Gal. I think you might need to go visit the beach. Yes or no? Will she find happy love? I feel like you could have a very spiritual connection with animals and plants. Yes. I think, okay, so this to me, gal, we have the Two of Cups. It definitely says that you could find a partner who is like a friend. You could meet someone in your friend group. If not that, I feel like, yes, you definitely have the potential to find a fulfilling, happy, and healthy relationship, which could start off as friendship and work its way up. It's usually the best way to do it. You might even meet them through your friend group. Thank you. I'm not sure if I believe in it either. Yeah, I wouldn't focus on the labels. I would just focus on how it makes you feel. Hello, everyone. Chelsea says, will Chris Sen really love me? Well, I hope that you love yourself enough to walk away from anyone who doesn't treat you right. But I can answer, let's see what Tarot says about this Chris fella. I know it's really hard to do, but that's why it's so good to not attach yourself to anyone too much, because if you put too much effort and value on receiving that person's love back, then you'll put up with almost anything. And we need to stop putting up with bad behavior in relationships. We need to not be afraid to walk away from them, and not sell ourselves on this idea of a storybook love, because it doesn't exist. I don't know about this Chris fella. 10 of Wands. I don't know if they're going to give you the love that you want. I think it's going to be really hard, actually. This is a no. I think this person has a lot of burdens or responsibilities. They could even see love as a burden or responsibility, because 10 of Wands is usually like a burden of responsibility. So I wouldn't put too much hope in this Chris fella. But things can always change. Whew, my allergies are really kicking in today. I feel terrible. How are you guys doing? I ran out of my allergy medicine. It's really loud here. I'm sorry. Ari said, would I enjoy living in the South if I moved there? Let's see. Like Texas, South Carolina, and Georgia. You know, the southern states are blowing up right now because they're so much cheaper and they're warm. Let's see what the tarot says. I'm going to get a good shuffle in for you, and I'm sorry about the noise. I can't help it. I'm outside. I'm outside. I actually bought some wings, you guys. Eventually, I'm going to put my wings on. I think on Halloween, I want to do a special live with my wings for you guys, but I obviously can't do it right now. So, you know, stay tuned on my channel, because I'm going to pop up on here with some wings. It's going to be fun. It's going to be good. I'm trying to read what the chat says. It's really bright. Yep, they are. I want to move to someplace with warmer weather. I hear, you know, I live in a place with warm weather, and it's been really hard for me to leave here, but it's getting too expensive. So, all right, let's see if Ari would like living in the South. She'd like, oh, okay, we got a card flying out. What does it say? 8 of Swords. This is a no. I don't know. Of course, please go buy a tarot reader. If you think that you would like living in those places, then don't listen to me. 8 of Swords is usually a no, though. I'm guessing you live in I do live in California. So I think that, so I feel like there is going to be some kind of restriction to you going there. I don't necessarily think that this 8 of Swords no is about you living in, my intuition is saying that there could be some kind of restrictions to you getting there. I think this is you. I think this is pulling your energy. I think that you could have some anxiety or self-defeating talk. Like, I think what's happening here, um, this could be an imposter syndrome. As the Eight of Swords is like negative self-talk. I don't know why that's popping up for you. So, but I think that it's more to do with you and how you talk about yourself than it does about the place that you live in. It says, I do have anxiety. Yeah, I think this is, so sometimes when I pull messages, I'm asking one question, but there's a more important message that needs to come through. So I feel like for you, it's talking about your anxiety and your negative self-talk. I know I move around a lot, and I used to say that, oh, okay, so it's saying that you could have some seasonal affective disorder. So I feel like the reason that you want to move could be to do with seasonal affective disorder, something like that. I'm gonna see if I can get anything else, just because I don't like to tell you no for moving, because it sounds like it would be. Oh. Oh, okay. Four of Wands in reverse. Um, so that's just another no card. Four of Wands in reverse. I'll read it. I'll read you what it means. So I think that you could have a hard time finding housing. There could be something that happens if you try to move there that restricts you. And I'll read, because I don't know the reversal in the thought deck. I will read it to you. Four of Wands. Your second card, just being generous. Four of Wands in reverse. Why would it be a bad idea? It says, roam far away from the path, no passionate attachment to the work at hand. Rekindle your devotion. So it literally said for Ari about you moving. When I said no, I don't think that you should. I think you should work on your mental health. And I pulled another card for you, and it said, you're roaming far away from the path. That you could have no passionate attachment to the work at hand. Rekindle your devotion. Oh yeah, I would consider other places. America, I heard the South is going to be the safest because there is a war. Well, I wouldn't focus too much on what the news says for your happiness when it comes to relocating. But this is kind of saying, this spirit is, or whatever's out there, is highlighting your mental health as opposed to your physical location, because it's kind of just saying that you could have had a loss of passion in your life or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there could be a war anytime, anywhere, but yeah, can't focus on what's going to happen tomorrow. You have to focus on what's going right now. So I feel like it might not be a good idea for you to move to those places, because I think that your problems will follow you there, and that it's highlighting some mental health issues that you have to focus on. And if you're feeling like led astray, because I do this all the time, I'm always one to move, and I'll move and I'll get up and I'll move, and guess what? The problems are going to follow you there. The problems are going to follow you. I mean, I move all the time, and it doesn't really necessarily change my mental health necessarily, so I wish I could just run away from my problems. No one can run from their problems. And yeah, I've moved, I've traveled. I love traveling and moving. It's a lot of fun, but the problems, they don't stop. They're in your head. Like, why must I go through them? Well, that's our dark night of the soul. Everybody has it. And if you ask me any question, I'm probably going to talk about Zen Buddhism, because I've been using Zen Buddhism to help me to stop running from my problems. Ari says, I mean, my problems aren't the only thing I want to run away from, but yeah. Yeah, I feel like what you need to focus on is inner work more than your location. That's what it's highlighting. Hi, Be Wise. But the Buddha, I always talk about Zen Buddhism because I find it so profound. You don't have to believe in it. But it does say that if you're human, you're going to be suffering. To be human is to suffer. And in Buddhism, the reason that we meditate is to alleviate some of that suffering temporarily, because we all experience suffering. It's the chaos and the order of life. That's just the way it is, the up and the down. So yeah, but what you can do is try to alleviate some of your suffering by not wanting, by not craving, by not having those obsessive thoughts. For you, I feel like you're craving a release from something, but the thing is that you don't need to find it externally. You find it in yourself. And like for me, that's something that I need to learn too. It doesn't matter where I live in the world. I just need to find the inner peace and the inner balance. So, yeah, there you go. Alleviate your suffering. You have all the tools that you need to alleviate your suffering within you. And if anybody is interested in learning more about the things that I talk about, you can go to Dharma Bums, specifically Dharma Bums Temple, San Diego, and you can go on their YouTube channel. And they have meetings every day to teach you about meditation. You can do a group meditation with them, and they teach you about Zen Buddhism. It's really helped me on my path to really think about things differently. It teaches you basically like any religion is going to tell you not to talk about your neighbor. Okay, that's a big thing for them, is not talking about other people. Does anybody else have any questions for the tarot before I end? I hope that helps, Ari. We all are suffering. Do we think that somebody should move after the election? Oh yeah, I understand. The thing is that politics are everywhere, and there's a lot of countries out there that have a worse political climate, like Gaza, for example. If you think where you live is bad and you want to move to the south, just remember Gaza. Just remember all the third world countries. South Korea, where they have a dictator. We have a lot of freedom here. And I'm not going to talk about my political ideas on this channel. But, yeah. Ty, is it Ty? Ty says, does Dante have good intentions? True, I hope Russia won't try to go to war. Well, let's not think about that, because you can create it. If you don't want it to happen, then don't think about it, because that's going to be a self-fulfilling prophecy. All right, let's answer Ty's question. You're welcome. I've heard that the leader said that we were an enemy. No, it doesn't matter. It's all hearsay at this point, and we don't need to think about it until it happens. All right, for Ty. Ty wants to know, my gosh, this sun is so bright. Make sure that you subscribe, Ty dear. And it says, does Dante have good intentions? Let's see if Dante has good intentions. I sure hope so. I feel like since you're asking that, you're not sure. That's not a good sign. Usually that's a red flag if you're already questioning. But let's see here. Does Dante have good intentions towards Ty? Does Dante have good intentions towards Ty? Does he? Does Dante have good intentions? So that was the Queen of Cups, which is neither a yes nor a no. I think that they have feelings for you. I think this person has good intentions. So the Ten of Pentacles is a yes. Yes, they have good intentions. I do think that they think about money, though, so I would be mindful about that. Ty says, I have. Ari says, I mean, if something happens, it happens. Sometimes we gotta worry about the future and prepare ourselves for it. Do what you feel is right. Do what you feel is right. Yeah, he works a lot. So, I think this person is mostly concerned with money. I don't think he has bad intentions. I would question whether or not he could see marriage as a way to make more money. That would be my
my only inkling, but I don't, I'm not sensing anything negative. So time will tell. People tell you about themselves. They will tell you. All their behavior says everything. So if they tell you who they are, believe it. Okay, you guys, I'm probably gonna end this live because I've got the bright sun in my face. But I know I always say Sunday is my day to do the lives, and I've been having difficulties doing it on Sunday. So look out. Friday through Monday are the days when I usually do these lives. I try to stick to Sunday, so hopefully I'll be able to come back on the next Sunday. You're very welcome, Ty. If anybody needs a full reading, you can email me. And I will see you all next time. Bye. Have a great Monday.